Life was great for George and Kathy. They were happy, healthy, and were pursuing the American dream. Then, suddenly, their lives took an unexpected detour. One night, while driving to the movies, a careless driver was not looking out for them and smashed into the back of their car. It was a huge crash. Their car was totaled, and they were both taken by ambulance to the emergency room. George suffered a badly broken leg and underwent a 3-hour surgery. Kathy suffered broken ribs and a large cut on her forehead. Their great life had been completely interrupted. When they finally returned home from the hospital, things were not getting better. The hospital bills were piling up, and George couldn't return to work because of his injuries. And poor Kathy, she was mortified by her unsightly scar every time she looked in the mirror. Kathy would cry, and George just got angry. To make matters worse, their insurance adjuster wasn't paying their medical bills or George's wage loss checks. Their stress level was going up and up. George and Kathy knew they needed someone to look out for them, but hiring a lawyer was unfamiliar territory. They wanted a lawyer that they could trust and one with a lot of experience in handling their type of case. But how would they find the right lawyer? A trusted friend told them to call Buckfire Buckfire. She said they are Michigan's best personal injury and medical malpractice law firm, and they handle serious injury and accident cases throughout the entire state of Michigan. They are experienced, honest, and hardworking. George and Kathy visited the Buckfire Buckfire website and discovered that their team of lawyers had achieved the highest possible rating in the legal profession for skill and integrity. Their long list of big settlements and large jury verdicts was very impressive. They also learned that Buckfire Buckfire did not charge any legal fees until they received a settlement. It's called their no-fee promise. They also watched the compelling videos of clients telling about their own great experiences with the law firm.
He has a team of people that he works with at Buckfire Buckfire that what I liked the best was they all bounced off of each other, you know, with all their different cases that they handle. So it's kind of like a meeting of the minds, and you are hiring one attorney, but at the same time you're getting a group effort.
Larry Buckfire, he had the reputation of being the top lawyer. I did see some documentation on it before we got started, because I guess he wanted me to know that, you know, he knew what he was doing. And he proved that he knew what he was doing, and he proved to my friends that he knew what he was doing.
They were honest. They were upfront about how long it was going to take. They didn't promise me something like you see on a commercial, $1,000, $1 million. They didn't promise that. They were upfront. They were very caring when they called. They were considerate of my feelings. They were considerate of the length of time it would take me to get to their office, and that I did not care to drive any longer. And they were just very considerate and honest.
As an individual who has a law degree and is paralyzed, I think I have a unique perspective on what it takes for a law firm to actually handle a case in my situation. The bottom line is, by using the Buckfire Buckfire law firm, you're going to get the best results for your case.
George and Kathy were excited by their discovery and called Buckfire Buckfire. They spoke personally with attorney Daniel Buckfire. He was kind, a concerned listener, and explained how he could help solve their legal problems. They made the smart decision right then and chose Buckfire Buckfire as their lawyers. Within 1 month after choosing Buckfire Buckfire, their medical bills were all paid in full, and George's wage loss checks arrived in the mail. Just 3 months later, they received a handsome settlement check from the other driver's insurance company for their injuries caused by the accident. George and Kathy learned that when no one is looking out for you, then you need to look out for yourself. Buckfire Buckfire was there for George and Kathy when they needed them the most. If you want this extraordinary law firm to look out for you, then you should call Buckfire Buckfire today at 800-606-1717 for your free consultation. You'll speak to a friendly and experienced lawyer who is eager to answer all of your questions and get started on your case. Or you can simply fill out the orange Get Help Now box on the website. Click Send, and a lawyer will contact you shortly. It's that easy. Go ahead, get started now, and make the smart decision like George and Kathy.